Hey everybody, we are back in level 4 lockdown here in New Zealand. Woo, yay! Means I can get stuff done, like this Pulsar that a mate of a mate has recommended me to do some work on. He's come in for a turbo manifold, downpipe, modify intercooler piping to suit. That's about it. You'll see another exhaust here, I'll explain that in a minute. And Supra is living here. Long story there, I'll get to that soon. To that. As for the other projects on the go, once that's done, I've got a MX5 coming in here for, we go here and there, there's a whole pile of titanium there, that's coming in for a titanium exhaust. I've got a stainless exhaust here for a friend of mine, well, another friend of a friend who has done way too much two-step and blown the world's two pieces. Hold fire. These little exhaust jobs like this are going to make great fill-in jobs until lockdown is finished, and then I can get onto the MX5 and play with some titanium. Fun stuff. So you're coming to this project about halfway through. So I've already made custom radiator, tucks in under, hang on, tucks in under the radiator, this one here. Factory they actually sit out here, and the air conditioning sits under there. I've got two, they're quite small Spal fans, but they're about all that's going to fit in there, so going to have to hope that works. The reason this has come in is because the customer has bought a rather large Steve Merch built MSC 35RS turbo. I believe these are based on a whole set HX35 with custom housings from memory. You can see made in New Zealand turbine, made in New Zealand compressor, made in New Zealand good stuff. However, you may have seen there is not a lot of room there. If I get said turbo, stick it in there, it fits, but I got to dodge those and those. So it fits in really tightly, and yeah, hence custom manifold needed. Nothing off the shelf would work, and customer actually wanted it facing this way when they bought it to me, but if I did that, cannot run upper radiator hose, downpipe gets too close to that, the water outlet, just everything. So I've convinced them to go this way, and much better choice. Also it actually fits that way a lot better. I'm going to tuck the compressor housing in right there, works much better. I've already done radiator, as you can see. Under this support is where the factory AC radiator sits. We've had to do away with that because the factory radiator actually sits out here, then you put fans on that, and we've lost all of this space. He's asked for a 3-inch downpipe and I believe it's a 2-inch screamer pipe to run under the sump and then just turn down for what? Yeah, not my first choice, but hey, it's what they want, it's what they get. Alright, so recap on this Pulsar. There was an absolute nightmare of wiring down here. That roll is fixed and it's so tight you can actually see the gearbox now. It's wow, night and day different. I did intercooler pipe here to there, from there to the intercooler the customer already had. I mounted the catch can, which is actually water overflow, catch can, and I think there's a washer bottle underneath it as well. It's quite a cool bit of gear. He supplied that, I just fitted it. Had to modify water outlet or inlet, I can't remember which one it is, it's one of them, to clear turbo because it was fouling on that. Turbo obviously mounted on custom manifold, and as you can see, there is no room. Focus. There we go. There is no room for this turbo. It is far too big. but that's where they wanted it, so focus. That's where they wanted it, so that's where it goes. Intercooler piping goes down there, comes along under here, under the fans, and then comes up there and joins onto his existing bit of pipe. I did have to add this 90 to go down, tuck around the water filler neck, and again, as you can see, there is some room, some being the operative word. Down pipe goes down there, wastegate in true Nissan fashion goes down, and that's it, down. That, other than the custom radiator that I had to sneak in here because the actual radiator sits out here, yeah, that's all I had to do, really. It was a fun job. I will be glad to never see another GTi-R Pulsar again, even though they are rad cars. 10 out of 10 would own, 0 out of 10 would work on. So this is filmed way out of order. This is the first video at about 3/4 of the way through the project because super good. This is the this is going to the last muffler, and then after that there's muffler section on there, and then tips. It's a titanium exhaust for my mate's MX-5. I'll explain that soon. Titanium V-bands, tube, pie cuts, yeah. Purge process is always with argon, purging from the bottom because it's heavier than air, so I will weld that one first. This is just a offcut that I've got that don't damage my nice Tycon TIG Industries silicone purge plugs. Yeah, weld that first, that one, and then this lot here. I've got it purging at, what are we at? A little over 5 litres a minute. So that there looks to be, I don't know, about 6 litres worth of volume. So give that at least 2 minutes before I send it. And what's already been 1:10, sending it. So one of the things I don't understand about titanium is why it's so hard to photograph. I know it's shiny as hell, like look at that, it's just so shiny it looks black. Welds mint, welds mint, welds mint, and then that. No reason whatsoever that I know of. Don't claim to be an expert, but lucky this is automotive, not aerospace. So that'll teach me to jump into conclusions. If I turn my purge on to where I had it, I hit my go button, and now it's not playing the game. Turns out this was loose, so I did it up and it was working a second ago. Now I get the camera out, it doesn't work. Okay, so I think I figured out what's wrong with it. This is my concoction of a purging rig. When I hit my go button, this is only giving me 5, not 15 like it was before. Haven't touched it, haven't done anything to it. No idea why. So it looks like I've got to get myself a new rig. Yeah, so there's definitely something wrong with that. Dang it. Alright, we're going to bring you along for the ride on the weld. Probably just do 2 minutes and then stop because it's repetitive as hell. Just a case of rinse and repeat. pretty hard to capture just how shiny this is, and I never realised how nice titanium V-bands were to weld. Oh yeah, so good. Alright, so had that all finished, put it on the car, and I realised I made a minor mistake. See this seam here? I put that on the top. Personally wasn't happy with it, so cut it off, spun it 180. As you can see, I got it purging, so waiting for it to purge, then I'll tack it and send it.